Hello, Grove family. Listen, I wanted to bring you an update on where we stand on serving opportunities for the tornado survivors. Several activities going on this week that you can be a part of that I want to inform you about. Thank you so much for what you have already done, and thank you in advance for what you will do. Um, so, for example, of volunteering, where can you volunteer? You can volunteer through a couple of different organizations. Samaritan's Purse, which is meeting at Stephen Street, and you can meet there either at 7:30 or 7 a.m. or 12:30 p.m. for orientation, and then you'll be sent out in the field. You can also serve through disaster relief, which requires pre-training, and that meets at the river. So you would register at the river and then be sent out. Um, Regarding training, you can serve. There's two training opportunities at the river, Thursday night and Friday night. You can go online, volunteerputnam.com, and register to either be a helper or a leader through disaster relief. There'll be 4 hours of training either on Thursday night or Friday night. So determine which night you can go and plan to be there about 4 hours. Then that equips you for about 4 years through disaster relief, and you can go anywhere there's a disaster and wherever disaster relief is, and you can serve with them. I think there's a cost of $36. So that's tomorrow night or Friday night. You don't need to go to both nights, you just go to one. So those are some volunteering opportunities. We also are doing some things within our own church. Tomorrow night, we've already sent out an email, and it's been well received, and everybody's filled it up regarding a meal train to the displaced families. There are two motels that are hosting families, at least large groups of them. And there's about 50 families between Country Inn and Suites and Candlewood. And we will be taking food tomorrow night, serving food at 5:30. We're going to meet there at 5. If you want to join us and just help us to meet some of these families and begin a relationship with them, this is a long haul. Our hopes are that if tomorrow night is successful, then we'll do this 3 or 4 more times. We'll do this. We'll do this weekly, and hopefully to create some real good relationships to see how we can better help. So that's tomorrow night. We're also Thursday and Friday we'll be serving Upper Cumberland Electric lunch. We're doing that. Also, I know next week is spring break, and many of you will be heading out of town. If you are not heading out of town and you're looking for something to do, Poplar Grove and the river are partnering together to provide some sort of, whether it's 5 days next week, whether it's one day, whether it's at the river only, or at Poplar Grove only, or at the river and at Poplar Grove. We will determine that tomorrow, but we'll be providing some sort of respite for the children who were affected, who were displaced from the tornado. And so that'll be next week. So we will certainly need some helpers and some people to help us serve and play with and all those things with the children. Something else to keep in mind, and you'll hear some more details about this in the next couple of days, but let me put it on your a bug in your ear so that you can be preparing. I know it's spring break weekend. However, the need is pressing. We have 4 families in our church. Three families who are regular with us every Sunday. One family who is an employee through MDO, Mother's Day Out. 4 families who have been affected either mildly or complete destruction. And what we're going to do is this coming Sunday, we will be taking up a love offering. And that love offering we will be able to meet some immediate needs this Sunday and early next week. The following Sunday, we will be not taking up a love offering, but we will be dedicating our entire offering. So whatever money we bring in, all of it will be designated toward relief. Now, here's what we'll be doing with those monies that come in. We will take those monies, and about half of that money from the love offering and from the full offering on the following Sunday. About half of that we're going to divide up between our church family, the needs that they have, and we'll portion that out. The other part would go toward the particular families within the motels. Some of the families in the hotels have insurance, homeowners insurance, and so therefore their insurance is putting them up and that's taken care of. However, some of the people who lost their homes, it wasn't their home. They just had renter's insurance, and it only covered the contents. And so therefore, this is all out of pocket, them staying in a motel. And so we're figuring out, we're determining who those families are, because the hotel is telling us that they're coming to the end of the grace period that was given, or the funds are getting low. And so part of our the money that we will give will go to help provide some longer stays at the motel for some of these families. So our major goals for the love offering, as a summary, are to take care of some auto needs. Many of the families that have been affected in our church have had auto damage and carried liability, and so therefore they're out. And so this love offering will help to cover some auto need costs. Will also go to help cover some renting costs, as well as some just immediate general loss. So that is the purpose. Now, as you well know, we're in this for the long haul, and so we will probably be doing this again. And so please, please understand that. But we have some families that just need some help right now, and we want to love on them. And so I'll be updating us in each week and keeping you adrift of where you can serve, where you can plug in. So please check your emails. Please check your junk. If you don't see one in a few days, check your junk. Maybe I'm in your junk. And anyway, we love you guys and look forward to seeing what God's going to accomplish through serving together with serving the needs of our community who is struggling right now.